Hey, YoBo. Welcome back for day, let me see, 66, 67, 69 of Life According to YoBo. A life with no mess, no stress, no BS. And honey, once you find the vision for your life, woo, honey, no mess for real. No stress for real. No BS for real. Trust me. We are going through my book, How to Give Life to the Vision. While the Clark sisters are singing about living a blessed life. Woo! Lord, I got a little headache right here, right now. It's going straight back through right here. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm still living a blessed life. Yesterday, we talked about people saying, I could really see you doing blah, blah, blah. You're trying to figure out what your vision is. And people are telling you. They said, I sure could see you doing this. I could see you writing a play. I could see you producing a play. Now, people tell me over and over, they say, YoBo, I could see you on TV. Back in 2002, this woman at work named Vay Gaynor, she said, YoBo, I could see you on TV. She said, girl, you start practicing to be on TBN. And I looked at her, I'm like, I know folk on TBN don't want me. They ain't ready for me. But you know, that was, remember I said I had to get on the mountain and the Lord had to chisel some stuff off me. He's still chiseling. But she would always tell me, start practicing being on TV, YoBo. Do you know I never forgot that? That's why when I set this camera up here and I start doing whatever it is I do, I'm practicing. Use the gift. God always provides provision for your vision. Thank you, Valerie. She inboxed that message to me. And it's the truth. God will always provide provision for your vision. But see, when we think of provision, we're looking at money. No, baby, you don't need the money. I got an iPhone and I got a tripod and I'm reading from a book that I haven't even published yet and you're watching. So what's that? That's provision for my vision. So when people start talking about what they can see you doing, you're already equipped with every tool you need to begin to move forward and doing whatever it is. So how many times have you heard that? It's amazing how people see more for you than you see for yourself. Later on in this book, I tell the story about my husband returning to college. In fact, I think it's in one of the Life According to YoBo messages from one of the books. But you know how it started? One day, my pastor looked at him and said, Frank, I can see you being a CPA. You need to get your accounting degree. Stay tuned for that story. But see, my husband had a scholarship to USC and to Loyola. He left high school. He did one semester at Loyola, took a leave of absence, and 30 years later, my pastor said to him, Frank, I can see you doing this. See, that's the way the vision worked. My husband was supposed to get his accounting degree at age 18. He started college. He should have had his degree by age 22. Even though he took his leave of absence, he never returned to college. What does the vision do? See, the vision does not die. The vision stays alive within us. He did not pursue the vision because he got married, then came the babies, then came the mortgages, then came car payments, then came the bills, and then you know what they say, life happened. So in the midst of life happening, he did not pursue his vision. But when my pastor said that to him, for some reason, that time, it's as though a light bulb went off. And the very next Sunday, we just happened to be talking to a woman who was returning to college after years and years and years. She gave my husband the name of the counselor. Honey, he called that next week, and look at him now. He got a bachelor's degree, got a master's degree, and got a second master's degree. He started all that at age 49, so you can't tell me it's too late for you to get started. I don't believe it. Another way you can determine your vision, based upon the excuses you make. You know how we say, I know I need to blah, 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 but, okay, what is it that you need to do? But the reason you are doing it is because of, that's an excuse. Or you could say, you're going to do whatever it is you're going to do as soon as I do this, I'm going to do that. I know I need to do it. I know I need to go back to college. But as soon as I get these kids old enough to stay home by themselves, I'm going to do it. I know I need to finish going to court reporting school. But as soon as I can pay off some of these bills, then I'm going to do it. I don't want to take on another student loan. Soon as I can do this. Or we say, I tried to do this, but then that happened. Like the woman told me, I tried to make a vision board, but 3 years later, nothing happened, so I threw it away. Okay, you had the vision, but you put your vision in the trash. Let me go to the next page. We're moving on page 3, talking about giving life to this vision. When I presented my very first vision workshop, I had an attendee there who said she had no vision for her life. But after a 20-minute conversation, I realized she did have a vision for her life, but it was a somewhat distorted vision for her life. She gave me her permission to share her story, okay? This is the woman with no vision. She got 3 babies, 2 baby daddies, one of whom dotted her I 3 times, and none of whom contribute any financial support for the children. She had a crack-addicted brother who just moved in with her and her 3 kids in the 1-bedroom apartment. She said she needed to figure out a way to get $15,000 to reverse a tubal ligation. Plus 3 babies, 2 baby daddies, and she needed $15,000 to reverse a tubal ligation. I'm out of time. I'm at 7 minutes. Y'all come back tomorrow. I'm going to finish telling you this story about the woman who said she had no vision for her life. Life According to YoBo. Days, what did I say, 66, 69. See you tomorrow, day 70. Bye-bye.